The field poll predicted that for the first time, over half of California ballots for the 2012 election would be cast by mail. Valley View News reporter Claudia Alaniz was at voting precincts to talk to those who voted in person on Election Day.
Election Day 2012. We went to 3 polling places around the valley to talk to voters. We wanted to know who people chose for president, why they were voting, and what they had to say to the people who weren't voting. In 2008, 2/3 of the Hispanic voters in America chose Obama. The Latino vote was expected to play a huge role in this election. In the city of San Fernando, about 90% of the population is Hispanic. All but one of the people we talked to voted for President Obama.
For President Obama?
He's been increasing our economy little by little, getting it back to where it was before.
I like some of Romney's views, but I'm kind of scared that my taxes would be increased if I voted for Romney.
Mitt Romney. He's a businessman, and our biggest problem is like the economies are like down. And for a businessman, like he could really bring it up and stuff. I don't think Obama could do that.
There are 11 million 18 to 24-year-old eligible college voters in the U.S. Here at CSUN, there's a polling place for students living in the dorms. The Satellite Student Union gave students a quick and easy location to cast their vote. At times, there were 50 people waiting in line. Every student we talked to voted for President Obama, and for most, it was their first time voting in a presidential election.
I'm really excited. I was really happy that I was able to vote this election.
I get to pick my future and how I want things to be.
I'm really excited because I actually get a voice in it. People complain about not being able to have stuff change, but they don't vote.
I was actually real excited to vote. In order for me to actually have a say in what happens in this country and what's going to happen here.
California's field poll estimated that 70% of California's registered voters would cast ballots in this year's election. That's 10% less than in 2008. And just like CSUN students, people in Porter Ranch were enthusiastic about their right to vote. And they had something to say to the people who can vote but chose not to.
If you don't take some sort of action, whichever it is, you have no right to complain.
If one person doesn't do it, that could be a million people that don't do it, which means that's a million votes that we don't have.
It's a free country. If you don't want to vote, don't vote, but then don't complain.
From the San Fernando Valley, I'm Claudia Alaniz for Valley View News.